Hi, it is Thursday, December the 5th, 2024. I'm just moving right on. I don't have my Christmas decor up yet. I said I'm going to put my Christmas decor up as soon as Halloween's over, and it didn't happen. And maybe we'll get it all down from the attic. Anyway, I have been going through things, looking around, making some plans, and when you're an old pack rat like me, um, and you just spent years just like collecting things you found beautiful, you put stuff away. So, in the dark corner of a cabinet, a glass fronted cabinet in my living room, I found this. At first, I went, "Oh my God, what is this exquisitry? And from whence does it come?" It is a little hand painted violin. Now, wooden, actual wood, brass wire. Now, and then I remembered the story. 30 something years ago when I moved to LA and I met my best friend Kenna. She said, "Here, this is for you." And I was like, "Oh, that's fantastic. Why for me?" And she said, "Because you're from Kentucky and you're a hillbilly and you need to play your fiddle. Go ahead, play your fiddle." And I said, "Darling, I think you'll find I'm much more of a violin kind of guy." So anyway, I took it home and I'm sitting around. Honey, I embellished it quite well with like roses, ribbons, lilacs, and pansies. Pansies up and down the, whatever it's called, the stem, the arm, the whatever. Anyway, I even put a little series of dots on the bow here, a gold. And I'm going to put this on my Christmas tree this year. I'm going to be so happy every time I see it. Anyway, okay, so here's the thing. This is today's song, and it's an old one, and I'll probably play another version of it during the Christmas season because I like several different versions of it, but this one's just very childlike. Let me tell you about this keyboard, and then I will get to it. This keyboard changed my piano life. It really did. My friend Jane Ethel in Kentucky got one. She was bragging. I had lost touch with the piano. I hadn't really had anything but like a really cheap little whatever Casio or something back in the 80s. 90s, pardon me, back in the 90s. So I had to catch up, and this thing, here's the thing. I would get really bored with the piano. I only play in two keys. There are some other keys that I have figured out for certain songs, but only because I wanted to play those songs so badly that I just powered through and added that weird fingering to my repertoire. But this piano keeps me from being bored, because if you feel like you're tired of playing a song, you can change. You can transpose it. You can put it all the way up. You can put it all the way down. Right now, for this tune, I took it up as high as it would go. So listen. So it kind of sounds like a kid's piano, which is fun for this version of "Here Comes Santa Claus." And this is on playback because I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk over it. This is a thing. I'm developing my little thing here for those two of you who might see one or two of these videos. I'm trying to slick it up, and honestly, I don't care. I'm not an influencer. I know this. I know ever since early November I have known I'm not an influencer. So here's my little humble gift. And I will tell you a little bit more. Now, let me hit play. Look, I can't even do this correctly. All I have to do is hit a damn button. And I'm like, Okay. My mom also loved this song a lot. And she really strove to remain childlike at Christmas. And she was. Anyway, she was, but she was also really adamantly opposed to us finding out that Santa Claus might be like our parents or imaginary. Now, she was so adamant about it that when we would question it, I'm talking like, okay, 3rd grade, right? I'm questioning it. She's like, don't you ever question it again. Of course there's a Santa Claus. He will be here. She just really wanted me to hang on. So I hung on, I hung on. And that very Christmas, on Christmas Eve, the doorbell rang and we went and it was Santa Claus. And it was Sonny Thomas in my hometown who would do this. And I have friends he did it for too, but honey, I got 2 or 3 more years of Santa loving out of that night because he was the real deal. I got so freaked out, I ran upstairs in the total darkness where I never be to look out the window to see if I could see Rudolph on the roof. I was so convinced and so happy. So anyway, I pretended for my mom, and I pretended at school and everything. Until Christmas of the 6th grade, I just pretended, and I kept pretending for Mama because it hurt her. So, as an adult, I said, Mom, why are you so opposed to us finding out about Santa? And she said, I'll tell you what. I had a favorite aunt. She was young. She was beautiful. She was fun. And when I was about 8 years old, I don't know, I was with her and she just looked at me and said, if you tell Effie or Virgil I told you this, I'll slap your jaws, but there ain't no Santa Claus. And Mom described the same thing that I feel, so it must be genetic. Her ears burned. It's like your ears heat up. You don't know how to breathe. You've had a dream jerked away from you. So that's why Mom said, hold on to Santa as long as you can. So I have. Also, one more thing here. See this little hat? It's not anything. I bought it online or something. It's called a Sinatra. That is because Sinatra wore a hat like this. But I tell you what, on me, does not look like Sinatra. What I've heard is on me, when this is turned up like this, I get, oh, Uncle Joe Bradley from Petticoat Junction. Those of you who are too young to remember what that is, just Google Petticoat Junction, Uncle Joe, moving kinda slow, okay? Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a good day. I love each and every one of you, even if I don't agree with what you think or feel. You gotta give me that same respect, though. Bye!